Downtown Murfreesboro may have historic charm, but for a city expanding outward, its downtown must also acquire a larger footprint. That's the recommendation of the Murfreesboro 2035 Comprehensive Plan and two Murfreesboro draft land use studies, which recognize the importance of downtown investment and downtown redevelopment. As a principal planner, Matthew Blomley has been intimately involved in all three, which call for compatible mixed-use development within existing urban areas. That means a variety of housing types and densities, along with commercial development. Takeaway: mixed use enhances walkability and reduces vehicular traffic.
One of its key strategies for economic development in our city is to invest downtown.
Planners believe that one of the most attractive qualities of any community is a vibrant and healthy downtown. As part of the North Highland Avenue study and the Historic Bottom study, citizens gathered over the past several months with consultants and city planners to brainstorm ideas about how best to make downtown Murfreesboro just such a vibrant community. Reagan Smith Associates conducted 9-month studies of the two areas, one the North Highland area surrounding downtown, highlighted in yellow, and the other, Historic Bottoms, highlighted in red.
What we found is that we were really engaging in something that covered the whole downtown area. The pink areas are what we're calling mixed-use nodes, and those are areas where we really see a concentration opportunity of greater density and a greater mixture of not only residential but office, commercial mixed in. And then the yellow areas are what we highlighted as areas that were very important to keep as single family.
Consultants told the Planning Commission that the goal of this planning would provide personalized streetscape and a high level of architectural detail. It would also create dynamic public spaces in the downtown area. The public voiced strong support for an art and entertainment district to create a destination point in the downtown area. Elements in the district would include walkability, cultural elements, and a mix of historic character and new areas to expand development. One of the major challenges for planners centers on changing transportation networks so travel lanes become more conducive to walking and biking.
What we're looking at now is if you are heading down Broad Street, heading, into downtown, and you can see the Lytle Street roundabout, which has already been created on the left-hand side of the screen. If you look towards the center of the illustration, you'll kind of see that sense of weaving green space, our greenway. We need to highlight Town Creek and Lytle Creek, make those water features, those natural elements, a part of downtown again.
As a private residence living right in the downtown middle of it, I think this is a good plan overall.
Come out of a project like this, a government project like this, with a plan that you can look through and actually get excited about. Our downtown, I think, is pretty cool in its own regard.
We want to support the growth and continued investment in our community, and also the drafts of these studies are just forming a great foundation for this continued investment in the heart of Murfreesboro, which is the heart of Tennessee.
I want to applaud the city of Murfreesboro for both of these concepts. They add excitement to the downtown area, and not only will they bring in visitors, tourists, but most importantly, this concept will bring enjoyment to the people who live here.
City planner Donald Anthony worked with consultants to develop the draft Historic Bottom study. It included a tour by state historian Dr. Carol Van West of an area between Broad Street and CSX Railroad, once known for low terrain and flooding.
While we were in the bottoms, we saw a lot of constraints, but we saw many more opportunities and potential solutions.
A vision for the neglected area took shape that was also refined by more than 200 citizens who participated in public workshops. Ideas and concerns are reflected in the draft plan for the area.
What you'll see is that red area that we call downtown is now actually part of the Historic Bottoms.
The pink area, consultants envision for higher density with commercial, residential, and office space mixing together. Developing downtown will require significant government investment in joint private-public partnerships, say consultants. Such investment prevents the plan from becoming too incremental or piecemeal. The Bottoms would develop the same industrial character seen in other larger warehouse districts.
We think that, there's already some of that occurring within the Historic Bottoms, and we could embrace that.
Bridging the historic square and downtown with the Bottoms would call for a pedestrian bridge that would make it easier to cross Broad. Newer amenities would include an amphitheater that would serve Uncle Dave Macon Days, but also large entertainment venue events. Daylighted Town Creek, already underway, would connect the Discovery Center to Cannonsburg, Lytle Creek, and the Greenway. The key is to make an expanded downtown a destination point.
Maybe this is the place for that natural and cultural trail that we discussed. But once people arrive in Murfreesboro, they get on this trail and they could spend the whole day connecting to these destination points.
I want to just point out that this shows great imagination. I think talking about the bridge over Broad, all you have to do is go to Nashville and look at Shelby Street Bridge and see what a great asset that has become for Nashville.
I just want to thank you for considering this, and hats off to y'all.
We're not just daylighting, Town Creek. We're daylighting the fact that Murfreesboro stands on its own 2 feet and can be recognized, across the nation, even the world.
Following public favor, the Murfreesboro Planning Commission recommended both draft studies for approval by the City Council, which must still weigh in with final approval on the plans. They will guide city planners to begin creating a formal land use district to make the vision reality. Mike Browning, City TV.